What's going on, guys? Steel here, and today we have our third dev blog of the day, and this one I'm super excited for because I love the Swedish tech tree. It's the Saab SK60B. Some people are calling it the Saab 105, but I'm just calling it the SK60 because that's what it is. This jet is freaking amazing. I love the look of it. It's just such an interesting little jet and kind of reminds me of a Frogfoot. And it's basically going to be Sweden's Frogfoot, without the guns, however. So there's a little caveat. So the SK60 is a 1960s Swedish jet trainer modified to carry an extensive arsenal of suspended ordnance, allowing it to conduct ground attack missions. It does not have a main offensive armament at all. It does come in the form of 8-inch gun pods, which you can see right there, or ACANs as they're known in Swedish. So it's got good handling, deadly weapons. It's small, but its top speed is not the best. So this is like the closest thing in War Thunder we have right now to something like an A-10 or a Frogfoot. It's just a small, slow flying, but is in a way a little bit of a dump truck of a plane. And I wonder if it actually will have some form of a ballistic computer that would make its grind a lot easier for, as you can see, the big Swedish meatball rockets that it has. Although those look like a new kind of rocket. I could be mistaken. Oh yeah, they might actually be. Yeah, holy shit, I think they are. That or they're the heat ones. Oh no, those are definitely new. So yeah, this thing was apparently supposed to be a premium in the preliminary tech tree, but it seems they've decided against it. In one way, I kind of wanted it to be a premium, so it gets that sweet SL bonus. But it's probably a good thing it's in the main tech tree because that means that pretty much anybody can access this by grinding it rather than having to pay for it. So 50% of me wanted it to be a premium for the bonuses. 50% of me wanted it to be in the tech tree, so it didn't have to be a premium for those that obviously can't really afford it. So here it is. It's just going to be something that is most likely before the A32 Lansen, which is funny because I actually am almost done researching the Lansen, and I presume it'll actually go in that tree. It might not. It might go after the bomber tree, which would suck because it means I need to research that last T-18 bomber. But thank God it's in the game now. I was kind of hoping this would have been in the game when the Swedish air tree had actually launched. But then again, it wouldn't have had a place considering they didn't have their tanks yet. I was hoping even more so it would have been in with the tanks, but we're getting it just now. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's going to lack offensive armament, which is the biggest problem, but this is a ground attacker, so taking this into ARB might be suicide, and if you don't have the Swedish tank tree, then you're probably not going to have much use of this jet, other than if you get it, you struggle with it maybe in ARB, and you just have it just to have it. But I am super freaking excited. The Swedish have like one of the best looking camos on an aircraft in the game, and the fact that their models also look to be some of the most high resolution in the game just makes me even more excited for this plane. Now I really can't wait for this update. This thing is going to be awesome. This is going to be the first aircraft I go for in this entire update, simply because Sweden needs a ground attacker. The J-35, for some reason, lacks bombs. I thought it could get bombs, but apparently not. So it's not actually that good of a ground attacker. It's got rocket pods that had no like heat warhead. They're like just these little anti-personnel ones that aren't really that effective, and the AP ones, which are on the wings, which I think are also on here, which I believe are these missiles. I think right here, these ones are too inaccurate because they're on the wings and it doesn't have a ballistic computer. So yeah. The Swedish don't really have a good ground attacker. The A-32 Lansen, its rockets are just a bit too inaccurate, and since they're pretty stretched out on the wings, it just wasn't reliable. I mean, I don't have it. I haven't played it, but I've seen people use the Lansen, and I've never really seen anyone do too well with it. And they usually just dump all of the big rockets at somebody and barely do anything. So this is going to be really fun, and this is going to be in a new slot in my lineup for Sweden, because I'll still need the Draken for air superiority, which is probably when this thing does come out. I'll do a video on this, and on top of that, I'll do either in the same video or separately, like an ideal Swedish top tier lineup, because I'm pretty much almost there. But obviously, with the sales going on stuff right now, that's not top priority. However, again, I am super excited, and I can't wait to try this out on the dev server. It's got these absolutely humongous missiles, which are the RB, I think it was 05A or something. Do they actually say the name of the missile? Apparently not, but I mean, look at this. Look at this chunker. These things are probably, I would say, even bigger than an AS-30 Nord and the 12C bullpup, and probably pack even more of a punch than them. So they're going to be guided just like they are. However, depending on this thing's acceleration, considering that this isn't a fast jet, it should be fine. Something like the Phantom, when you fire the AGM-12C, it's so sluggish to get going, and you're going so fast in a Phantom that you'll actually almost outrun your missile and usually screw up your shot. Same thing kind of happens to the Mirage with the AS-30 Nord, but considering this is just basically a through-and-through ground attacker, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. It's a high-wing T-tail. It's just such a beautiful aircraft. I'm super excited. You can tell in my voice. I'm awake. I've had my coffee. This thing's, oh my god, I'm just happy. I can't wait for this airplane. And these absolute Chad air-to-ground missiles. So yeah, here we go for Sweden to get their proper ground attacker. So yeah, and thank God it's not a premium for pretty much anybody who can't afford it. Yeah. If you don't have the Swedish air tree, but at least fully researched, but you really want this thing, you might want to start getting cracking on that. And if you do have the air tree, but you don't have the ground tree, you might want to get this. I don't know what battle rating this is going to be. I can't imagine it's going to be too high considering its capabilities. It might be an 8.790 range type jet, but if that is the case, then if you want to buy the CV90-105 premium, then that's probably going to be your best bet if you want to use this in ground battles to grind it out. Would be to buy that and then get this. So yeah, it's not a premium, it's in tree. It's going to be a pretty amazing aircraft. Sim pilots, you're not going to be able to see behind you, so rip. But oh my god, I'm just super excited to see this damn thing. I'm so happy. And yeah, if you do want to take this against other aircraft, which is probably suicide, there's your 8 and gun pods, so have fun. Oh, I'm happy. It has an incredibly low stall speed of 170 kilometers an hour. That's pretty funny. Which doesn't come with any integrated weapons. So this thing has 6 pylons. These range from 30mm cannons to rockets, guided surface to air-to-surface missiles. Apparently, I've also heard that the SK60 was like able to carry an AIM-9. I think it might have been the AIM-9L. And that's probably like really like late 1900s, like probably like in the 80s. I don't know when this got retired or if it even is retired. Soon to be rank 5 of Sweden. So yeah, this might not even be that high of a battle rating. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh my god, it looks amazing. Can't wait. Sweden's finally getting a good ground attacker. So yeah, I'm happy. Let's get this video out. I want to relax today and play some Stalker Anomaly, or maybe work on some custom missions for War Thunder a little bit more, which stay tuned. Whenever we get the dev server up at some point in the coming weeks, I will try to make the mission compatible with the new super carriers, because I'm designing a mission centered around that. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'm going to put the link to the devblog in the description down below. Anyways, guys, I'm Steel Wolf, and I'll see you all next time.